Hello, hello. Good evening. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. We got one. Oh. Hey, Troy. How's it? How's it? I'll face you guys out this way for now. So setting stuff up over here. We are at Kahana. Or I am at Kahana. At high tide. So, next one. Oh, Lord. How you doing tonight, bro? Good to see you, dude. Sorry, I didn't go last night. Shucks. I didn't go live last night. I was tempted to, but I went out with guys instead. Guy and T. I just wanted to hang out and talk story for a little bit without having to worry about reading a chat or anything else. So, oh, this bugger is back. Can't go. Nope, it did not do it. Dang it. So yeah, we're live tonight. Oh, now I got him. Okay. Whatever. Change them later. Bro, all these noises are kind of creepy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, Troy. So I took a picture for thumbnail. I like it, man. Check it out. Hey, Leala, how's it? Check it out. I love this picture, bro. I just took it just at the right time where the sky is literally purple from under the bridge. That's a nice picture. That's my on YouTube. That's my thumbnail on YouTube. I couldn't do it on TikTok because that's my other phone. I can post it to TikTok though. Leala, I am at not Facebook, I am at Kahana Valley, Kahana Bay. Oh, there you are, Brad. How's it? How's it? Let's see if we can add a little bit more light. Oh, sure. Too much light. Yep, just started. So I don't know. Last week was kind of cool. I noticed, like as soon as I got here, as soon as I got to the place on last week's Friday, we had Prince Albert come by and say hi. It was pretty cool. It's not really an active area per se. I mean, there's a lot of the stories and there's a lot of old Hawaiian stuff back here, but I'd say it's more active in terms of we've had activity from a spirit that I hope to see again tonight. So I'm hoping coming here by myself would invite her to come, you know, and just to give her a little bit of a hangout, that kind of stuff. Were you interested? Were there any interesting experiences with Guy that you're able to share? Oh, we shared a lot of the same stuff, but we had one of the reasons I didn't go live is we had a person last night who kind of needed help learning how to use her gift, and she's young, She didn't want to, well, I didn't want to put her on social media. You know what I mean? I wanted to be able to have a discussion and a conversation with just her without intimidating her by telling her, look at all the people watching and all of that stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Leal. Will do. Hey, Chico Gardenia. Ben, how's it? How's it? So it was a lot more effective just me, Guy, and T talking with her about her gift, about experiences. The young lady is going into the mental health field, which I had a lot of experiences to share with her, just to give her a flavor and a taste of what it's like. You know, hey, Mike Tyson clown. Right on. Aloha. Welcome. So yeah, just sharing some of the stories. I also, yeah, it's interesting. I had the pleasure actually of meeting on Friday at work a gentleman who the guy who started the program. You know, in Kaneohe Bay, there's a boat for the bad boys. Yeah, for the boy delinquents, and they basically have to go on a boat, live on a boat, and go traveling around and learn how to live together and work on the same team. I talked to the guy who created that program at one of my job sites, and we just chatted for like half hour or so, and just an amazing guy. Retired, 30 years he did that. You know, dealt with troubled teens, and so I shared some of my stories and experiences with him, and he shared some with me. Yeah, it was very similar. I gotta tell her about some of the crazy folks. Really made me remember a lot more. The sociopath guy was a little just unnerving, yeah. He was an adult, but just the more I think about it now, the more unnerving he can be, you know. Sociopathic Satanist, devil worshiper. Not Satanist. He worshipped the devil. He had candles and all of that stuff. It was like, yeah. It's always great to see someone who's in the mental health, who's been a client of the mental health, or I'm sorry, a consumer of mental health care services for the last several decades, and the guy isn't on any medication. You know, they could do to medicate him. Hey, Jamie, I am at Kahana, yeah. Hey, Paige, how's it? Yeah, there's Satanists here in Hawaii. Yep. Hey, we are at Kahana Valley or Kahana Bay, and I wanted to hang out tonight and see if that young lady would come back as well. Oh, there's choke stories, man, but you know, it's the ones that it's the big successes, and that's the things that really change your life. You know, there's other things that change your life too, like when the guy held me at knife point, you know, high on meth in his room, that kind of stuff. But he wasn't a bad guy, you know. He was kind of cool. Me and him had a good relationship. Oh, speaking about going to the Laie lady, yeah, we did that about a year or two ago. This is on the other side. The area we went last time, Jamie, is underwater right now. The Laie lady, yeah, I could talk about the Laie lady a little bit, tell the story of her, right? That's always an interesting story. Uh, wow, 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, and TikTok's already like, oh, there's some. Oh, okay, okay. That's right. I forgot I had the other camera. I'm smoking a cigarette right now, and I have the two-sided camera up. TikTok doesn't like that, but good lord, I see some of the other things on TikTok. That is just crazy. There we go. 808, how's it, bro? How's it? Hey, Sean, how's it, bro? Good to see you. I wanted to pretend to be one of the trolls tonight, so I went under the bridge now. Oh, I know, I see some of the TikToks, and some people are doing way worse, but I'm like, oh no, you smoked a cigarette on a little tiny 2-inch circle on the thing. You know, we have to restrict you. It says, consuming substances can harm your health. Yeah, it's funny, but I have to. I can't even turn this thing off. The AI is so good, man. Hey, I'm McCormick. El McCormick? How's it? Yeah, well, smoking ain't good either. And if there was one wish I could have, it would not be for money because money will go away. It would be that I never started smoking to begin with. Everything in my life has either made me stronger or taught me a lesson. Smoking has done none of those things. It just served no purpose whatsoever. It just was a bad habit that I picked up that costs a lot of money. $450 to $500 a month. That's crazy. But yeah, okay, the Laie lady. Let's talk about that. One of my favorite times was when I did the radio show. Oh, sorry, I have to cover up the camera. When I was on the radio show with KCCN guys and Halloween time, I'm sure vaping would be bad too. Yeah. Hey, Judo Mama, how's it? And so they had a giveaway as I was telling stories in October one year, and the giveaway was I don't know if you guys remember. You guys from Hawaii. A few years ago, there was the Polynesian Cultural Center haunted house. That was solid, man. That was awesome. It was a haunted house, but it was a canoe ride through their lagoon with about 200, 300 actors. It was just awesome. I mean, you go into the canoe, you're cruising along the canoe as the guy is telling the story of the Laie lady. And yeah, you went to that one, yeah. And then a lady appears on an island. Actually, it's a guy dressed as a lady in a kimono, like the Grudge kind of looking. And then he just drops to all fours and crawls on a subtly just submerged platform right up to your canoe. Just crawls right up to it. That kind of stuff. And the whole ride was about 10 to 15 minutes long. It was awesome. But I remember asking, yeah, when she dove into the water. We had I forget the guy's name. He's real short. Shannon, I think. One of the DJs for KCCN back then, 2011. Yeah, Haunted Lagoon. That one. That's the one. Um, we started the ride, and they said the rules were no touching. So when somebody came out of the water and grabbed him, he hit him, and they dragged him off of the canoe into the water. And we continued the ride without him. And we're like, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? And then at the end of the ride, apparently they had gone into the back, they dressed him up, they put a costume on him, and he was a victim in a spider web that was like a zombie. He jumped back on the boat with us and scared the crap out of us. No, it wasn't part of the show. It was part of the KCCN's one because it was like a special, yeah. I don't listen to the radio anymore, but they had if you're the 51st caller or something like that, right? So it was my job to tell ghost stories all the way down to Laie, and we went to another haunted house on the way there, and all the way back to downtown. Yeah, that was so fun. But I remember asking Lena Girl, who's Mormon from I think from around this side over here, and she has the inn. She knows about the PCC and stuff. And I asked her, and I'm like, the lady is an actual story, right? It's an actual ghost story, an event that actually happened, and the lady died. I asked her, what does the Polynesian Culture Center do to honor her memory or to show her the respect that she needs? And she's like, I think individually we do, but as an organization, the church cannot believe in ghosts or acknowledge ghosts, and so she says that they didn't really do it. That she doesn't think that they officially did anything. Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of when you get into the organizations, you cannot have an organization believe in ghosts and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's a sin, that kind of thing. That's fine. To each their own, right? So anyway, I had heard the story of the Laie lady from a guy. Well, it started, the first one was from a guy at one of the security guards at Iolani Palace. He shared a bunch of stories with us one night. We were just going, not ghost hunting, but you know how we go ghost hunting, for lack of a better word. We go to a haunted place, hang out, and wait for anything to happen to see what kind of vibes you pick up, what kind of activity you pick up, that kind of thing, right? It's not like full on equipment and asking questions and spirit box and all of that kind of stuff, right? So we were just chilling. The security guard came by. He's like, "Oh, what you guys doing?" Like, "Oh, we do ghost stories and that kind of stuff. We're just kind of hanging out to see if the queen will show up. If the king will show up to tell them hi and stuff." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he started sharing stories with himself that he had had. He told us about a place he camped, and he didn't tell us anything about the lady, but he said, um, this one place that he went camping, they knew it was haunted up on the North Shore. I forget what it's called. It's a camping ground up closer to Laie, obviously. And they lock up the gate at night and all of that stuff. He said that they would go camping on one of the sites, and the one site would have a overgrowth between the beach and the campsite. Just this big overgrown bush, kind of like, yeah. And throughout the night, you would hear the sound of a woman crying coming from that. No, not Malai Kahana. That's not the one. Not Malai Kahana. Kokololio. That's the one. Kekeles. That's actually where I went live last time. And so, right over there, he said they would hear a woman just sobbing and sobbing and sobbing in the middle of the night, and then they would look with their flashlights and there'd be nobody there. And they just hear a woman just sobbing. Later, I went with Obake Hunter, and Obake Hunter had heard, and he pointed it out to me, that right behind that campsite, because we had camped there one night, I didn't hear anything, but you know, um, we looked right behind that. I remember there was a concrete slab, like the size of a small house, and he said that was the original foundation. That's what he was told, was that was the original foundation for a house where the lady had lived on the beach. And the story goes that she had a small kid, and the small kid decided was, oh, okay, hold on, it's telling me, bro, TikTok is just so bitchy, man. I'm sorry. They're like, you have to, we're not seeing anything. We have to see somebody talking. Sorry, more scary. You get to see me now. I'm sitting cross-legged on this concrete thing. And so there was the lady. She had a small kid, right? And the small kid one day was running down the beach, looking at all the surfers and running and playing, when a wave grabbed him and pulled him in. And so the lady saw her little kid get pulled out by the current, and she's standing on the shore now, just yelling at the top of her lungs, waving her hands to get the attention of the surfers. It's like, "Oh, rescue my son, rescue my son!" And nobody could hear because they were all the way out at the break. They were all the way far away, yeah. And she's like, "What?" She was trying to get their attention, but nobody could hear her. And so she jumped in the water to rescue him. Unfortunately, they both drowned. And so it was a tragic story where they both had drowned. And now you could still hear her running along the beach at nighttime, screaming for her son, or you can hear her crying in the bush. That's where me and Matt camped out maybe a year or 2 years ago when we were tenting my house. So I figured, let's find a cool place to camp out, right? So we went over there and had a lady peeking out behind the trees, watching us the whole night. That was a really cool live, yeah. No, there's hiccups. There's no Matt tonight, just me. And Matt kept seeing the lady, yeah. It was cool because I put the camera right up, and it was right on the horizon, and the moon just rose right up where the camera was, yeah. Full moon. It was cool. I love that. But it was something. There was stuff around there. There was stuff messing with us, and then he had something following him home. I wonder if it was a lady. Yeah, Matt's doing baseball, so I tell you, coaching is tiring. I loved it, but I also love not being so tired. How did he know that it followed him home? He oh, when we got there and we were setting up, it was still light. So I was still setting up. He put his poles out, right, on the sand. He dug it into the sand. And as I'm setting up my stuff and he's getting his things all together, I hear the bell ringing on the pole. I'm like, bro, you caught something already. He's like, what? I didn't even cast the line out. You know, the bell was just ringing by itself, right? And so it's like, what the heck, you know, okay. And after I went to bed, I think he said the bell was ringing again, but there was nothing there. And then the bell continued to ring while he was driving home. When he got home, he would hear the bell ring all the time, all around him. Like, he left all of his fishing supplies in his car, went to go to the bathroom, heard the bell that's in the car ringing right outside the bathroom door, kind of thing. I know. I wanted him to share that story one night when we were at Judd Trail, as I had to go out into the back and take care of something. And I was going through my car and I found the bell. And I was hoping he would share that story because I'd sneak up behind him and ring my fishing bell. That would have been funny. Not initially, but sorry, I'm trying to light something here. Oh, come on. This is the hardest thing to light, bro. This is Palo Santo. Yeah, we played music. Yep. It was awesome. Metro, how's it? How's it? Let's see. Yeah, it was fun. Probably we went live for a while too because we had nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Tonight my live is regulated by the battery power in my Starlink. Maybe this will look cool. Hold on. Let me try something. Ooh, ow, son of. Ooh. What, TikTok gonna cancel me too for this? I'm showing fire on the live. Nope. Trying to get it to stay lit, yo. What the hell was that? Huh. There was something that sounded like a person walking through the sand to my left just now. Like, the sand is really wet. It's like the suction of somebody coming out of the sand. Wow. Okay. I like to go to different places in October. Unfortunately, finding locations is not very easy. If you have any recommendations or suggestions, I'm all ears. Oh, you are mixed. Mixed or mixed up? You are Hawaiian, Navajo, Japanese, black, and white. Wow, you must have a lot of guardians, a lot of history in your bloodline, that's for sure. There we go. Now it's good. Now it's going. So the purpose of the Palo Santo is to bring good vibes, good energy to this place. Yeah. Um, not not necessarily to get rid of anything negative. The purpose is not what sometimes I use Palo Santo for, which is to get rid of bad spirits. It's to make the energy here more welcoming, hoping that the girl would come by. I also have the Japanese incense. I'll light some of that a little bit later, but I really wanted to do the Palo Santo tonight. It smells good. Pro City High School. I cannot do a live. I cannot stream from a high school or a school or a place that's private property. That doesn't look good on me, you know. I don't want to encourage other people to trespass and go ghost hunting at these places. So the places I go to are public, yeah, all the time. I would love to. We even went there. We did that, and some other people went live, but I didn't go live just because my job. I also service the schools with their alarm systems, and it's I don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? That takes advantage of the trust that's placed on me. Minahuni Mana spirits, yeah. Um, what's the girl's name again? Masumi. Masumi Watanabe. Ooh. Ooh, the back of my head's throbbing as soon as I said that. Ooh. Hele Mai, come. Awali Pilikia. Come and hang out. There's so many things under here tonight. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's a crowd of people. I feel like there's a crowd of real people over here right now. Big Kavik, how's it? Hey, you enjoy. Hey, you have a great night too. Maluku Maui, awesome. I'm on Oahu. Hey, Lay, how's it? Hey, Phoebe. There we go. Ali Jamie, how's it? Makaha Beach would be good. It's far out there. And keep in mind, during the month of October, I still work 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. I don't know if I'm going to drive to Makaha for a 2-hour video. Maybe I'll be in Makaha in the afternoon and then just hang out. Where are you? Oh, I'm in Kahana Valley or Kahana Bay. Kahana Valley would definitely be a nice one, but yeah, I cannot do that. No reception back there. Too many trees. The Starlink doesn't work. There we go. Makaha would be nice. I like Makaha. I was just there Wednesday, Thursday. I like that side of the island. It's nice. You know what? I want to see something. I'm going to take you guys with me because I'm not very brave. Oh, look, the fishes. Look, the fishes jumping around over there. You see them, huh? What the heck's going on? So yeah, look, you see that right there? Footsteps. That's what I wanted to see. Are they coming towards me or leaving towards me? I can't tell. See the ones that are sunken in water that are right over there? I heard something walking up here. I heard the little, the schluck, maybe it's called. As you can tell, the sand is very wet over here. I mean, yeah, that noise you're hearing me make, this right here, right, like yeah, walking in sandy water. Yeah, there's footsteps right there. I heard something walk right over here, right up to me, right this close, and it looks like hard to say. Oh, thank you for the gift. Mahalo. Wow. It looks like an adult. It looks like a big adult, like a regular average sized male from the size of the footprint. Mystery, mysterious island time. Mahalo. There we go. Turn this off. Here, that's better. That's rad. That else, man. Here's my homeless encampment. Oh, I wanted to do real fast. If anybody is interested in Starlink, yeah. I have gone near King's Trail. I've looked for it, but I've been unable to find it. Keith, how's it? So we got Starlink. Let me turn the light off. Misaligned. Aligned my Starlink again, huh? Hold on. For the best reception. It is aligned. Sweet. You move it around, yeah, it'll show that stuff. Crooked Arrow. I am at Kahana. Oh, I've been to Pali many times. Yeah. Here's all the obstructions, trees and whatnot, and there's a bridge. Calibrating. Okay, that's fine. Starlink is a fun thing to use. You feel like a professional. You feel like a techie doing that kind of stuff, but it's real user friendly. I feel smart. That's a better way of saying it. Sorry, I didn't do protocol first. Aloha to the spirits. Aloha to anybody over here. Oh, good evening. My name is Joe, and I'm asking for permission to be here tonight. My purpose to be here tonight is to find the location to share some stories, maybe. Talk story about the paranormal. And my hopes is to keep Masumi Watanabe company as well, so should she need it. And with the Palo Santo, I was hoping that I could make the area a little bit nice in hopes that she could cross over if she hadn't already. Yeah. I'm hoping to open a portal with that so that she may cross over and find peace. How about the Pali? Yeah, many times. What island are you on? I'm on Oahu. Mysterious island time. Yeah, I'm up at the North Shore now of Oahu. I am getting the impression that I should not use the Palo Santo because it keeps going out. Yeah. I'm sorry, Joe. What would be the furthest you'll travel to do a live? If it's a weekend, I'll travel. But if it's a weekday, Kanioi, Kailua, Lu'uan, yeah, around there. I would consider Kahana. But yeah, come Maui. Oh, guarantee. Guarantee Maui. Maui's a place I would love to go. I have not been there yet. I'm afraid to, I don't I'm afraid to get kicked out of places, to be honest with you. One of the places I love to do on Maui, it's to spend a few hours a night, or maybe even spend the night at Iao Valley, Iao Nido. I don't get kicked out of there though because it's private, it's off limits at night and that kind of stuff, and I don't want to cause pilikia or trouble. And it kind of bums me out because I'm Hawaiian and I want to walk with my ancestors. But on the other hand, got to be responsible because we can't have everybody doing that, right? So I gotta, yeah, it's just kind of strange. At the stadium, he was there when the guy went and robbed the beer tent vendors. He jumped off the sky bridge at Aloha Stadium. Oh my goodness. I don't think, no, I've tried to get special permits. There's no special permits. I've been through our government, or I've started the process, but it never went anywhere. To be able to access places that are generally off limits to the public, but get a permit if I can pass the cultural knowledge kind of thing. If I can pass a test to show that I'm culturally knowledgeable. What the hell is going on? Oh, turn on. I hear something right in front of me. Where's my light? Turn on. Nothing. I don't know if you guys heard that. There was something in front of me, like moving, crawling around. Ooh. I'm gonna keep this on. Yeah. Because I can't see anything. So far, I had something walk up over here. Frog. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Hold on. The footsteps. You're born and raised Kailua, Old Andy's Drive-In. I'm not sure what Andy's Drive-In is. I'm from Kaneohe. Anyway, if I could prove that I'm culturally competent, I think that's the word I was looking for. Culturally competent. To not touch the rocks, move the rocks, that kind of stuff. I should be able to access the places, but they just don't want anybody to go there, yeah? Nobody at all. Which I understand, there's too many people that do the monkey see, monkey do, right? So. The Oh shoot. Are you talking about Beauty on a Budget? You were talking about the old movie theater, the old drive-in movie theater, but a swamp, but Kawainui. That place is nuts. And there's a school there now. That place is nuts. That place is so cool. I wish I could go there at nighttime. Uh, oh, okay, that Biggie's bar way back. Okay, I'm not too sure. I was born in '81, so I'm thinking. I don't know Biggie's bar either. And I know in the back there's a Porky's, or there was a Porky's. My friends tricked me into going one night. Sports bar my ass. Okay. Um, but yeah. I'm gonna do the Palo Santo again. There's too much weird energy tonight. You know what? I'm not gonna do the Palo Santo. I'm gonna do the other one. Cinco. Also, guys, please let me know if you hear somebody talking, or if you hear a voice or anything around me, because that's happened down here twice, 2 or 3 times now, actually. On 2 or 3 different lives. I was asked which girl we had brought. Oh, while I drive in, yeah, that would be cool too. Oh, so what girl is there with you? And there's been no girl here with us. One, two, three. Born on Oahu, grew up Kaimuki side. Oh, nice. Too bad hello there. You know, we go turn on the spirit box. We go try the necrophonics. A lot of people see. So weird, bro. You guys heard that? Okay, good. There's kids over there. Never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. Sorry, there's kids coming right now. We're not gonna turn on the spirit box while they're around. I don't want to attract anything yet while they're walking the beach in front of me. Oh, just on Big Island since you live in Waimea. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I want to go back Big Island. I want to go Maui too, but I'm just not familiar with Maui as much as I am with Big Island. Big Island, I'd go back, guarantee, once, maybe twice, on the same trip to Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is just so beautiful. Just amazing. Hold on. I need sand. That's perfect. Polynesian Pro Wrestling, cool. Uh, should I tell? Oh, you know what? Yeah, they're still walking over here. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. I took my son up to the heiau up in Aiea today. For some reason, I can never remember what it's called. Ke'aiva. Ke'aiva? Ke'aiva heiau? Ke'aiva heiau? And we were speaking to the trees. And we're just sitting down. My son is so weird. He's an 8-year-old boy. And he'll just sit down and enjoy nature. Just sit down and listen to the sounds of nature. So we're sitting down about 15 minutes, just listening to the wind. And then he started throwing branches and stuff. And then he started throwing branches, and the tree in front of us started creaking. And I told him, I'm like, buddy, you better apologized to the tree. He doesn't like having branches and rocks thrown at it. So he apologized, and then it creaked again. He's like, "How do you know that's just not creaking, Dad?" And so we were talking. I told him of some of the experiences. The whole time there's no creaking, and then I'm like, "So what I usually do is I'll ask in the fear of spirit, can you make the tree creak 2 times?" And then as soon as I did that, the tree creaked 2 times, and he looked at me like, "Wow," you know. So we had a little cool experience like that too. Introduced ourselves, did a little bit of protocol, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Showed him how to introduce himself to them and ask for permission and all of that. Yeah. This noise is necrophonic is on now. Hello, is there anybody here with us tonight? Is there anybody here? I'm sorry, has anybody here noticed me tonight? Can you tell me what your name is? Did you say Ian? What? I heard a name. Can you say it again, please? I heard I heard a little thing whisper, "Asumi." Hey, how's it? Hawaii, Oahu. Ian. Ian again. Here. What did can you give me a hint as to who you are? What did you do? Did you walk up and leave the footprints in the wet sand over there? Was that you? Sherry, how's it? Good to see you. How do you keep your cool and not be scared? I believe in ghosts. That's how. And they're not. I believe that ghosts are not all that bad either. Sherry, it's so good to see you. It's my good friend Sherry over here. Yeah. Yeah. We're here under a bridge right now. And I'm looking for a spirit that's shown up here on a few of the lives. I'm wondering if she'll make an appearance again. Ian, are you there? Can you help me? Could you bring her forth if she's here? Yeah, I look forward to it. I look forward to it, Sherry. Oh, was that you? Hello? Can you tell me your name, honey? Anata no namae ga? Namae wa? Namae desu ka? Namae desu ka? How about, can you tell me your age? Nansai desu ka? I think she was 21 or 20. Nansai desu ka? I would love to go to Japan. In fact, I would love to plan a trip to go to Japan just for not really ghost hunting, but to feel the vibe and to see how the place actually is. Paranormal tourist. That'd be a good name for a TV show. Huh? What's your name? Can you tell me what your name is? Here's a picture of Ian. Man, maybe. I don't know. Ronin, that'd be interesting. Paranormal tourist. That'd be fun. So there was a murder victim here, and she's the one that I came to see. I'd like to know that if she's here so I could talk to her. If you're here, can you tell me what your name is? Her name is Masumi Watanabe. She was murdered up at Pupukea, and her body was dumped here, and she hasn't been found. This was in 2007. Okay. So, was that you that came walking up that I heard? Was it Ian or was it Masumi that I heard walking up? Ian. Okay. Ian, who are you? I've never met you before. I'm sitting here and I heard. Yeah, I heard yeah too. I heard footsteps to my left. The sand is very wet, and I heard like the little footsteps slash splash. It freaked me out so bad. I turned my light on. Of course, there's nobody there. But when we went to check it out, there are footsteps in the sand. Ian. What can I do for you, sir? Is Ian allowed to come close to me or no? Vehi, that's it. I met Kahana tonight. I still would love to hear the girl's name. I think I heard it a little bit earlier. Can you do it again? Can you say her name? How about the first letter of your name? Can you give me the first letter of your name? I keep hearing Ian, Ian, Ian. Ian, who are you? I'm not familiar with an Ian. I've never come across an Ian before. see. Help. What? Okay. Nothing comes up with Ian and Kahana. Okay, you said help, right? You need help. Did you try the flashlight method? No, I did not. But my flashlights, I don't have the kind that turn like that. Yeah. I can put a flashlight down, but they gotta push the button. July? All right, Ian, you said you needed help, right? Do you need a prayer? Do you need to cross over somewhere? Could you give me a sign if you need to cross over and if you need help? I was thinking that, Troya and Brad. Ah, I'm so sorry, Brad. And I just said Brad. Tell me about yourself, Ian. Help? Okay. Yes. Ian, how old are you? You guys tell me what you guys are hearing. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say a prayer right now, okay? Yeah. Yeah, all right. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord Jesus, we ask that you come down, or you send your angels down. We ask that you come down here and you shower the area with your grace, with your peace, and with your love. We ask that you open a way for any spirits who need to come, who are stuck, and who need to cross over, who need to find your loving embrace and to find peace that only you can provide. We ask that you come down here and provide that opportunity, that you reach out, that you grab your children and take them where they need to be. We ask that you show them that love and mercy and all of that stuff, Lord. We ask that you just help everybody here who needs help. Help them move on, do what they need to do, all of that stuff as well. Thank you for all of the blessings that you give to us, and of course, in your name. Amen. That was the almost awkward prayer that I just said. You still here, Ian? Are you still here? Aloha palala. See, of course. What you doing here? What are you doing here? You're hanging. You just hanging out now? Are you not crossing over because you got a reason? Well, I pray for your peace. And I pray for the peace of all those around you. Is there anything more I can do? Let me know. Is It's a young girl here. Can you tell me your name? Who am I talking to right now? I'm sorry, I'm getting really distracted over here. I'm gonna put this up here so I don't get distracted with it. Alright. Let's see. Here. Hey, I keep hearing a lot of haze. Random picture generator. Hello, lady. Running? No. Maybe running from something? I don't know. Hey, Malia, how's it? Kahana Valley. Why are you coming? Yeah, I heard how's it too. I'm doing good. How you doing, bro? We're under a bridge at Kahana. What was that noise? What was that noise? It sounded like Three Stooges. Okay, shall I turn you off, or is there anything else you'd like to say? Yeah, do it. These are different voices. I have not heard these before. I'm still looking for that one name that I'm looking for. Masumi. Okay, sorry. Should I not say it out loud? Good day. Okay. Good day. Should I tell a story? Oh, 10 now. 9 o'clock. Man, this place is distracting. Today? What? Alright, I gotta turn you off, bro. You. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm just not. Ooh, I'm feeling. I'm not, not. I can't say I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling it too much. I don't know. I'm feeling something all right. My body is aching. It feels like high blood pressure. Like my blood is pumping through my legs and my arms too much. Well, hello there. What do you have to show me now? Patricia, how's it? Hey, it's a house. There you go, little house. There you go. Yep. Oh, no, you know what it was? I went bowling today. Hey, you're getting old, bro. You go bowling and you feel them for the next 3 days. Ah, I feel dizzy. I need to step out. Hold on. Get out from under this bridge. Okay. Full moon in a few days. Energy will be getting stronger. Lovely. Yeah, getting old. Abe, what's up? Kunoi kid, how's it? Sorry, my brain is not working right now. I just called you Melanie. Oh, man. I feel I feel better now. Something was draining me over there. Oh, full moon's on the 29th. Yep, that's soon. That's on Monday. Oh, brah. My legs are shaking just from exhaustion. I don't know. I feel just exhausted. Swansea's? Hold on, hold on. That's so weird because I lit incense. I lit Palo Santo before just for the hell of it. Swansea's. Where's Swansea's? That's the one by the Kaina? 7-Eleven. I've never been there. Drive by it all the time. Never been there. Yeah. But off of 7-Eleven. What, get over there? Go pillbox. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I heard people say that, but I've never even caught vibes driving by. Oh man, I think you're right, Malia. So I have to stand to the side, otherwise TikTok is gonna complain at me. So we're gonna face the camera right over here where the footsteps were happening. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah. America. Complain? What? I don't know. What do you mean complain? Cousin said she's seen people and hear them talking. All my family is scattered there. Oh, okay. All my family is scattered there. Might be a nice place. You could still get reception. I didn't use the thing that I have. Starlink. Oh yeah, this is one. Yeah, it might be a nice place to cruise, and I get lights over there and stuff too. So, yeah. Oh, Malia, I heard somebody walking. Oh, sorry. TikTok. So I have dual cameras on right now for TikTok that I can't shut off. I think I managed to last week, but it shows my front camera and my back camera. And so even if I hide behind the phone, it'll still show me smoking a cigarette. And they limit the views and they put warnings on it and that kind of stuff because or Matt would walk by with a cigarette in his mouth and all of a sudden my video would just get like strike, 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 strike. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Hey, Jeanette Pakiale. How's it? How's it? Hey, Mahalo. So let's see, what story can I share with you guys right now? What story would be good? I know I have some good stories, but I also have shared them a lot, yeah. Maybe I did share a story last night with the recording and stuff. What is that? Somebody walking, complaining. Oh, yeah. I did share a story with the lady last night. As I said, she's going to be a psychiatrist, going into the mental health field, and she's gifted and stuff too. And so I shared with her a case that kind of went over both. I think, anyway. Come to think about it, though, I don't really know any mental health. I just kind of assumed the mental health problem, right? Hey, right on, Jeanette. Glad you found it too. So I'll share with you guys a story, and then I'll share with you guys the recording after as well. Yeah. Sorry. Um. Should I or should I not? No, I'm not gonna share. I was given a picture, right? Somebody messaged me back in Facebook Day in the group Hawaiian Hauntings. This lady messaged me saying that something is wrong with her friend and she needs help. It seemed that a lot of people who have spiritual problem, it also reflects in the physical, right? She had been diagnosed with cancer, and she wanted to cover all the bases for her friend. But she was hanging out with her friend one day, and her friend was just kind of just like phasing out on the iPad, but the iPad was off. So she walked behind her and took a picture because in the picture, her reflection in the iPad isn't even a human face. It looks like a ghoul or something. It's really freaky. You can tell very clearly that the reflection in her face, you can still see her hair, you can still see all of that, but her face is not her own. It's not even a live human being's face anymore. So she asked if I could help, and I'm like, all right, I can, if she wants me to help. And she's like, well, she doesn't know you. She's not going to reach out and ask for help. But I am trying to see maybe you can have a talk with her. So I'm like, sure, okay. I'm like, what's going on? And she explained to me that she had been told by psychics and people who have tried to help her previously in the past that she has 20-something different spirits inside of her trapped, right? And every time somebody tried to help her, nobody could. They would get sick or something like that where they just couldn't help her. So I'm like, you know what, I'll go ahead and I'll try. I'll talk to her and I'll see what's going on. If she wants help, she needs to ask me for help. She has to ask for help. I can't just force help upon somebody, right? And so the friend plans for me to meet her on a Sunday afternoon at 12. And so I agreed. The friend is late. I get there at 12. I knock on the door. The friend's like, you know what? I got busy at home. I could be there in about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm on my way now. And yes, kids, we have had some activity here so far tonight. But I'm just telling a story now. And so I show up at the house and I knock on the door and I can hear somebody in the house, but nobody comes to the door. So I wait for a few minutes, right? Actually, no. Let me go back a little bit first, right? As I'm getting ready, the friend that I'm talking to calls me up and says, "You know, Joe, I wanted to apologize. I just found out that drugs are a problem. She's on drugs. And she's doing this and she's doing that. If you want to cancel and you don't want to meet with her, that's fine too. You know, I'm on Oahu. What am I talking about? I'm on Oahu. I'm like, I'll go ahead and meet with her. You know, but drugs is a problem now. That's fantastic. That's great. And so then I'm like, well, hell, Um, so I'm just sitting down on the stairs, putting on my shoes, getting ready to leave the house, and I'm thinking, what the crap, man? This is so weird. I'm like, do I be good Joe or bad Joe? And that thought had never crossed my mind before. Good Joe or bad Joe? Am I gonna be the nice, let me help you kind of thing, or am I gonna be the guy that's telling her the coach that's gonna kick her ass into gear and make her change her ways so she stops doing drugs? Because there's multiple layers of problems here. There's a spiritual, there's the drugs. The drugs also lead to mental health and all kinds of just stuff, right? And so we continue, and as I'm getting ready, somebody sends me a message. This random guy on Facebook. And here's the message. I found it yesterday going through it. It says, good Joe or bad me Joe per Jade. Like, what the hell is this? And it was weird that I was just thinking good Joe or bad Joe. Here. And this guy, I have no mutual friends. This guy lives in the mainland. I have no idea who the heck this guy is. You know what I mean? He never responded to me again. It was like, he just randomly messaged me and then stopped it, And so, what was that? God, funny. Anyway, I show up at the house, and I'm ready to be the guy that's gonna whip her ass into shape and make her quit drugs and all that, or I'm gonna give it to her the hard truth, right? So anyway, she won't open the door. I wait an hour. The friend gets there. The friend comes up to the door, pounds on the door, Tita, right? Hey, open the effing door. The guy is here. You've been waiting here for an hour. Then the door opens up. This small Filipino girl comes to the door. Sunday, 1 p.m. She's dressing like she's going to a nightclub. Got out of the shower, makeup on, high heels, tube top, short skirt. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? She's like, oh, hi. She's kind of in a daze. She's like, why didn't you answer the door? Oh yeah, I knew he was here, but something told me not to answer the door, so I didn't. And I looked at her and I'm like, well, that tells me even more that I need to talk to you. That's all I'm here to do, is to talk. I had my whole kit, tea leaf, salt, holy water, all of that stuff. And so we start walking, and I never introduced myself to her. My friend told me she did not know my name. And so I'm walking through the house, and I'm like, all right, let's find a place to sit down, and we're going to go ahead and talk. And she starts walking, and she starts trying to say something, but she starts like having a tick. Like, she starts like convulsing a little bit, like her walking becomes erratic, her speech becomes erratic, and we end up sitting in the kitchen at the dining table, and her back is to like the sink, right? And she just leans forward, and her hair just spills over her face, and I can no longer see her, and she starts like growling. And I bring my phone out immediately, because for me, when you're in a person's house and you're gonna help them, liability is my number one. Liability is my number one concern. Something bad happens to her, I need to have proof that I'm not liable. And she starts talking in this other voice, and essentially, she is taunting me. And the thing about it is, she starts off calling me by my name and taunting me with my name. And I'm like, freaking girl. I never even told her my name. She's taunting me, she's doing this, she's doing that. And I'm like, all right, and then another voice comes in. She goes through several different voices. A small child comes in, and then the demon comes back, and then a lady comes in, and then the demon comes back, and the demon starts swearing and cussing, and throughout all of this stuff, I notice that I have some kind of divine energy around me, and I listen to the recording, and I'm really cocky in this recording. I'm like, what the hell, I was channeling Michael the Archangel. That's the way I can see it. She wouldn't stop. I ended up bringing her back to herself because that's who I wanted to talk to. I didn't want to talk to any of the ghosts in her. I wanted to talk to her. And she kept calling me Michael. And I'm like, my name's not Michael. She's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, my name's Joe. She's like, okay. Anyway, Michael, and I'm like, I kind of just gave up correcting her after that. She insisted my name was Michael. I'm gonna play the little conversation that we had. It was a lot longer, but like there were things that had happened, right? In my head, part of me is thinking this is a mentally ill individual. This is a schizophrenic individual, somebody who wants attention from her mental disorder, somebody who wants a reaction, that kind of stuff. And so, part of me is thinking that, and I'm trying to trap her and trick her. There's one point where I have my St. Michael medallion, and I press it on her head, and she screams. Every time I hit her with holy water or the medallion, she screams in pain, right? Her head is down, and I had to hold her head into place because she kept trying to bang her head against the counter, the sink, the metal sink. And so she couldn't see me. And whenever I hit her with holy water, she'd scream. Then I would reach behind her once and grab the tap water from the sink, and I hit her with the tap water, and she starts laughing. She starts laughing and saying, your holy water is weak. And so I hit her with the real holy water, and she starts screaming. It's like, we went back and forth. I finally brought her back out. We talked, we discussed it. The recording is 2.5 hours long, but the recording of her having the other entity inside of her was closer to 45 minutes. Let me go ahead and play some of that for you. Let's see. I don't even keep it in my phone, but I sent it to my friend, and so I just look up my messenger app on my friend, yeah. And this is gonna be creepy because it's gonna be coming out of the damn speaker. Alright, we're gonna review. I don't want to blast it. Father. Son, here we go, Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forever. Who am I speaking to? What's your name? Who am I speaking to? What's your name? I want to speak to the last person that I was talking to. Who am I speaking to?
I don't know.
You know what your name is. All right. I command you in the name of Michael the Archangel, that the fear of the one who banished him from heaven into hell.
You
think that Michael the Archangel is stronger than you?
Oh, Makela.
What is your name?
Makela.
Makela. Why are you with her, Makela? What do you want from her? Why are
She's
you here?
nice.
She's nice?
Yes. She's sweet.
She is. Are you being nice to her?
No, help her.
You're not trying to help her.
What do you mean?
You're growling.
No,
You're
not
not
me.
trying to help
It's
her.
not me.
I want to talk to Makela.
She doesn't want to talk to you. We want to talk to you because we want to save her.
In the name of Jesus Christ, I want to talk to Makela. I want to pause it. Now, all these voices are coming out of her. This is one girl that all these voices are coming out of.
Fuck you want?
I want you to leave her.
Why?
Because you don't belong here.
You're the fifth person.
Fantastic.
Fail.
I don't plan on failing.
Why? Ooh.
Okay, can I speak to the helpers?
We're here.
What's your name?
You know what? I think it's Hana.
Okay, Hannah. Nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm young.
You remember how old you are?
I think it's 9. I know.
You see, this part made me think that she's acting because this girl, this other child spirit, doesn't know who they are, how old they are, any of that, right? And so I'm like, she's trying to make up lies as she's going along, and she can't keep up.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, Hannah, what can I do to help her? Where is she? Well, yeah, it goes on and on for about half an hour, that one. But the girl I was trying to help was hiding in a dark place, is what that spirit had told me. She's hiding in a dark place, and she can't be found, kind of thing. So we ended up bringing her back. Yeah, it was very like, and I was the when she came back to herself, I was the dickhead, and I'm like, hey, listen, you got a lot of problems. She had cancer, and she couldn't get treatment for cancer because she was on drugs. She couldn't get chemotherapy because she was on drugs. You can't show up to the hospital for chemotherapy while you're high on meth. You know, they're gonna turn you away. And so we got a plan together for her to get help, for her to get help with the priest, the mental health care, and the nurses and stuff, right? And we talked and it was she ended up just going right back to drugs. Drugs are really hard. She ended up passing away a few years ago from that. You know, I've come to terms with this story. I've come to terms with a lot of it, and the reason I share this, I would like to make a point. Yeah, it's scary, yeah, but this is what drugs do. This is what drugs can do. The girl had a gift, yeah. She had a gift where I believe from what she was telling me, she was something called a trance medium. Spirits would enter, right? And they would possess her, and they would speak in different voices through her, and she was just the vessel. But she didn't know how to use it, she didn't know how to control it, and so they would get stuck. And to cope with all of this, she started doing alcohol, she started doing drugs, which messed everything up even more, and everything became chaotic. You know, drugs are never a good coping skill. Alcohol is not a good coping skill. You know, buffer. I think we're gonna drop soon, but yeah, I'm gonna see something. Am I still live, guys? It's about that time when my battery's gonna be dying. No. No, we're good. We're still at 43%. Oh, sorry. I'm under a bridge over here. I didn't know he was in the circle on top. Oh. I can't get rid of this circle. It's haunting me. I got rid of it last week by uninstalling the app, logging out, uninstalling the app, and then doing it all again. This is Kahana, yeah. But yeah, this the main thing over here. That's funny. I saw like He-Man movie. It just reminded me a lot of my childhood. Every episode had a life lesson at the end of it. This is kind of the life lesson for this. Yeah, drugs are not good. Drugs are bad on many, 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 many levels. You know. All right, kids. What is a spirit box? What? Um, it depends. Yeah, it's a nice place. I love this place over here. Haven't come across anything bad or evil here. You know, there's a lot of spirits around here, but nothing really bad or evil. I've never felt threatened, yeah. Yeah, I do stories in October. I do stories throughout the year, but October I kind of just do all my stories, yeah. Every night. Um, hey, thank you, Exo Kanoi. Palala, the spirit box. It depends. The one I use two of them, apps. If I can find my phone again, hold on. Truck. Well, oh, my black phone is on my black backpack. I use Necrophonic and I use Spiritus, depending which one I'm in the mood for. Hey, Daniel, how's it from Milwaukee? Here, too. Yeah, nice. I use this as well. This is a cool app. Just a white feather. It generates pictures. Some of the pictures when I was playing the recording, telling the story, was this and this. I think the theory is it generates the. I don't like that. It just kind of goes into that portrait mode. Um, it generates pictures from the random words. That's called Ghost Tube Seer. Let me try Ghost Tube. Ghost Tube has a spirit box as well. I do like the radio one though. The radio one has a lot of the PSB one has a lot of cool stuff with that too. A lot of cool applications, yeah. Ghost Tube Vox. That's the one I'm looking for? Or is it Ghost Tube? Ghost Tube. Use Ghost Tube to record evidence during your paranormal investigations. There's a magnetometer, a dictionary.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Disagree.
Okay. Do you disagree with being a person? Can you tell me what your name is? It's listening. Can you tell me who you are? Can you randomly generate a name for me? Yeah, Vox is the one. There's a visualizer, debunking evidence, customize your voice.
Goes to. Goes
You
to.
can even customize your voice to be creepy or whatever. Yeah. Access my phone camera. Don't check my app. Don't send me messages. Thank you. I have read and acknowledged. Ghost Tube selects words and phrases when specific signatures are detected by the environmental sensors in your device. These words or phrases generated do not necessarily reflect the official position, views, or opinions of the developers or affiliates. Words or phrases generated are not intended as blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Who's there with us tonight? I don't use that Ghost Tube very much. Backpack.
Leave now.
Ah, your mom. Can you tell me your name? Who wants me to leave now? Yeah, sorry, Kahana Valley, under the bridge. I kind of feel sorry because my,
Where are you?
yeah, I just answered that. I'm gonna turn you down. I don't want to freak out the campers over here. So if they're looking for Wi-Fi, I have Wi-Fi here on my Starlink, but it's called Hawaiian Hauntings. Yeah, hiking, and here's a strange picture. I don't even know what this is. It's just a guy in a big white circle. Let's see if I can see what picture that is. That's just all it is. That was the last picture.
Glasses.
Glasses. You're at 60K, Joe. Sweet. Oh, I just saw someone walk next to me. 60K likes. Nice, guys. What's that, Mikey? What's Portal? Is that
You
an app?
can't understand.
You can't understand. Not I can't understand. You can't understand. Help me understand. Who are you? What can I do for you? I'm gonna move the speaker. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Portal. That's a good one. I thought you were naming a cool app or something. I'm like, huh, if there's an app called Portal, I'll try it. I need the camera. Let's try the other one. I'm going to turn off the ghost tube and try the other app. If you want me to stay here, tell me something relevant.
Idiotic.
Okay, that's pretty irrelevant, yeah. Tell me something that's not a diss that's relevant.
Dork.
Dork? Brah, relax. Relax. What's going on over here? You talking about yourself again, huh? Oh, now you'll be quiet because I caught you. What? Now you shame. You know, like say nothing. Okay. Then I'm going to turn it to a different app. If you're not going to say anything. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Jody. Okay, what's your name? My name is Joe. Kind of like Jody. What is the spirit's name? Joe, they won't change the Kalaupapa tours now. No planes. All those on the tours have to walk down Kalaupapa town and walk
The
back up
house.
the stairway. The house? I don't know what that is. Am I in your house? You let me leave. Are you the ghost of a homeless person that used to live under the bridge? I'm sorry. I'll be cool. I'll be nice. I'm being a little bit of a yeah. You know that recording I played for you guys. Yes, they called me a dork. That recording I played for you guys. What part of the recording? I told you it was cocky. It was telling me it's strong. It's gonna do this to me, and it's gonna do that to me. And I said, yeah, I bet you can't even speak Latin. And it shut right up. And I'm like, yeah, if you can't speak Latin, you ain't bad and scary. Sit down, get out of her, kind of thing. Oh, gotcha.
I'm following you.
Oh, thank you. Did you subscribe too? Hit the like button. Okay, I got you, bro. Thank you. Could you tell me what your name is? Brother K, I stay in Kahana. Nothing, huh? Okay, we'll go try the other app. Thank you. What? Now you like echo. Okay, there you go. Ghost 2 box. It kind of works like a spirit box too. Right, here we go. You can change the colors. You can change the style. Headphones? I don't know what that is. That's all you can do. Doesn't really do anything. See? Can you tell me something on this app? Hello? Hello, hello? Anybody here? No, they can follow me, but it's like I'm not concerned about like even people trying to steal my identity. They go hack into my bank and what? Inherit my debt. I hope they pay off my credit card while they're hacking into my account. I ain't got nothing in it, you know. The ghost is gonna follow me. They can follow me, but I have a guardian in my house. I got guardians around me. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how come I can do what I do. Yeah. Am I still alive? I don't. My what? Yeah. This is weird. Kahana. Sorry, Rocky. Kahana Valley. My phone just told me something. A little weird error message popped up. Yeah. Okay. Good. Better to use the white noise. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Where's the white noise? White noise. There you go. Oh, there's even a
Personal vibe.
Oh, well, thank you.
A retire.
Provides a sound synthesizer with white noise generator, echo, reverb, useful for testing paranormal theories.
Ed Bob.
Was
Question then.
I guess I didn't turn it on. Hello?
Farida.
Is this a radio or is this an app?
There's for the go.
But he
I'm under a bridge. Get the beach to my right.
neat little.
What's your name? Asher. What's your What's your nationality? What country are you from?
Comparing.
Okay. This is said it's used to something paranormal theories. We're gonna
Just how
turn the sweep rate all the way up. There we go. That's the way.
10%. Is there no
Interesting. Okay. Huaka'ipo are your ancestors. Oh wow, nice.
I'm there.
Which Huaka'ipo? Where? Which
Or
night
how-
marchers? Yeah, no, 10%. I'm wondering if it's talking about my battery
Just
on
one
my
call.
Starlink. Because once that battery goes, we Pauhana, guys. I will check them a little while ago. It was at 40%, so
southern-
we good.
Now,
So I came here hoping to find and hoping to make contact with a Japanese girl. Can you tell me what her name is, if she's here?
her instruct?
Can you tell me if she's still
Beanie.
here? What happened? Why are you waiting? Brah. Go ahead. You go first. Not.
going 500.
You like wait for me to start talking, yeah? And I'll show you something. It says mute when speaking. Yeah? And that setting is checked. But the thing only like talk when I'm talking.
Water.
I believe that the
Ethan.
Huaka'ipo, the night marchers, are all over and there's
Socialist.
all different processions, yeah? So
Lied.
like the processions on the Big Island would include the warriors from the Big Island. The processions on Oahu would include the warriors from Oahu.
Trusted in.
So you're not likely to see
The
warriors.
Great Lakes.
The Great Lakes.
You caught him.
You're not likely to see the warriors from Oahu marching on the Big Island, per se. You know what I mean? Because sometimes there are different ali'i present, and sometimes the ali'i have kapus put upon them so you kind of look upon their back. Sometimes the ali'i has kapus so you kind of look upon them, period. Sometimes the ali'i marching will have different kapus, right? There's a lot of interesting. Being in this field has taught me a lot. There's been a lot of interesting night marcher encounters that don't follow the same pattern as the typical night marchers do. Like there was night marchers in the daytime. You know, there's small processions, there's big processions. The only way I can wrap my head around it is saying that the ones that used to march there in life are the ones that are still marching there after.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Phone, Robin?
You sounded a little, yeah. Nothing relevant so far, though. Can you tell me what my name is, or something relevant about where we are? Can you not talk when I'm talking? I'll let you go when I'm quiet. Go ahead.
Shame.
That's Carvel.
Could you tell me I'm under a bridge?
Blank.
No. Okay, that was good. Yeah.
Gambling.
I'm gonna turn you to the other one. I wonder. This might have been interesting. I've never really used this one before. Because it's always been pitch black, so I've never had to use the SLS, yeah. But now we have a little bit of light here. I wonder if we can pick up anything. Maybe you gotta tell them the story again and get them interested. Maybe? Yeah. What's gonna happen though is any minute I'm gonna get cut off. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for, Palala. Someone who's come. I did a few lives over here, and you could hear her talking. People on the live were like, "What girl is there with you?" And there's no guy, there's no girl. It was a Japanese girl that was speaking.
That's great.
Would hear her speaking with me and my friend here in Japanese. When I mentioned her name, all kinds of things started happening. SLS uses advanced augmented reality technology. Oh, this phone is awesome, yeah. The backstory. Let me read this first. It will detect people, photos of people, and human-shaped objects. Some people believe that ghost manifestations can be detected using these devices. LiDAR-enabled devices. Devices equipped with LiDAR sensor will leverage the sensor for the highest accuracy. Ghost Tube SLS to test paranormal theories. Main theory is that spirits can manifest in videos or photographs. Okay, yeah. You're ready. I've read and acknowledged this. Alright, let's see. I'm not really a fan of the SLS. I've seen the SLS a few times. But we did have something come walking through here, yeah? And it left footprints. Could you show me a person? Interesting. Let's turn the light on, see if it detects anything. Nothing. Turn the light off. Can you dance for me? Oh, mean. Okay. Hey, Okinawan Dragon, how's it? I'm not sure about the SOS. Anyway, this place has a lot of mana. This place has a lot of history, a lot of stories, a lot of Hawaiian stuff, which is why I just like to come here, yeah? That and I pay monthly for my Starlink, and pretty much the only place I can think of on the island that I can use Starlink is in Kahana where there's no reception, so I got my Starlink for Big Island, but I gotta find a place on Oahu to use them. Um, this place, oh, the mana is strong sometimes. But there's always stuff. There's a lady in white at the beach over here that walks through the trees at night. There's the mo'o. There's a lot of different stuff, right? Specifically, the one I'm interested in is the murder of a young girl, 20 years old or so, I think, 21, in 2007. That has, I believe anyway, I believe from the experiences that we had had on a few occasions, she'd come up and she joined us. And she hung out and just sat down with us and talked story with us a little bit because people could hear her talking. Yeah, to the point where people on the live thought that there was a girl on our sitting here next to us because they could hear a girl talking in Japanese. We heard nothing, of course, right? But yeah. So that's the reason why I'm here, Brother K. Hear that? You hear that, huh? Let me check them out. Hold on. Notice how when I got there, it stopped. That little tapping noise or something stopped. Been here the whole time, 2 hours now, and haven't heard that tapping noise before. Oh, that's the first time I heard it all night. Okay, pull it up and then pull it back. There you go. Flowers in the water. Very beautiful. I know. I need to do that. Next time I come, I promise I'll bring you some roses. Or maybe some cherry blossom if I can find some, yeah? You guys still here or did my thing turn off? Well, if you are the one I came here to see, aloha. I just came here so you wouldn't be alone for a while, yeah? Because you're always alone. It's nice to have company every now and again. I'm going to tell you guys goodbye now because I don't know when my thing is going to pop out. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm just going to keep going until my battery dies for my my Wi-Fi. Yeah, her body was never found. And then how do you... Hey, Lay, how's it? You saw mist? Interesting. How do you tell somebody who probably is Buddhist, I'm assuming anyway, to go to heaven? You know, I've always lived with the thought that right to left, cool. I've always thought found comfort in the idea of me being reunited with my family when I die, to the point where it's just been a given. And it finally hit me that not all people believe that. Sometimes when your family dies, it's goodbye. You'll be reborn in the next life, so will they, and you guys will never see each other again. With that in mind, if you were to die and your parents and your family and your loved ones are still alive, you'd want to spend as much time with them as you could until they too died, and then you would cross over, right? Even spirits, even ghosts, when they die, still have the power of free will. I'm going to turn the light off and see if anything else happens. If there's any other noises and stuff that I can see. Oh, now I can see the reflections. Now my night vision is kicking in. And I swear I'm going to see some kind of shadow move. Yeah, Sakura, that's the one. Nothing? No more noises? Okay. How about this? No. I would not like it if I saw a ghost in that light. No, let's have it. There you go. Well, I'm going to actually pack up my gear over here so that I'm not sitting under here by myself at 10 o'clock at night without Wi-Fi or any kind of connection, because, that's when the things will happen here. Turn this around over here. There we go. Yeah, the red is kind of haunting, yeah. Also, if anybody can think, I get two of these power banks. If there's a device that I could hook two of the power banks up to, and that I hook into my Starlink, and it will run off two of the batteries, yeah? Let me know what it is, because I've been looking. I know one has to exist where you can run both batteries parallel to each other, so it will seamlessly go from one battery to the other. And I can use both of my chargers, because right now, if I were to replace my charger, it's just gonna cut me off. The Wi-Fi has to turn off, then it has to spend a couple minutes rebooting, and it's just a mess, Has to be a part that I don't know what the name is. A connector hub, is that what it's called? Hold on. I'm gonna write that down because I forget everything in the video. Connector hub battery. Centralized hardware component that streamlines how you manage, charge, or distribute power across multiple batteries simultaneously. You're awesome, Melody. Anchor probably makes it good. Both of my chargers are Anchor. Anchor's awesome. I like their brand. My batteries have little happy faces when they're charged. Really clear communication. I think I'm going to, the little things mean a lot to me. Anchor is the best. Yeah. Let's see. This bugger is at 55%. Bruh. And then look. Then it'll show. Come on. temperature of the battery, how it's performing, battery health, cycle counts. Like I've killed this thing 26 times, you know. It'll tell me what attachment is giving off how many watts each attachment is giving off, or whether it's charging or it's being charged. It's awesome. Everything is right there at my fingertips. Well, to the spirits over here, I hope you find peace. Thank you for putting up with me again tonight. Next time I come back, it'll be with flowers. Didn't even get to eat my dinner because I was jabbering so damn much. I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to being called uncle, even though I get white hair. In my mind, I don't know any of my uncles that will do some stupid stuff like this, you know. Oh man, it's all wet. Uncles are supposed to be more wise. Yeah, we got 2% left before this thing shuts off. So I will go ahead and cut it. Hey, how you? So we're gonna cut it off now. Oh, mean the light. There we go. You know. Yeah, for real. Oh, it looks cool on YouTube. Let's get the light, yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. I got Patreon, blah blah blah, YouTube, TikTok. Check them out. And Discord. I don't know why I have Discord. It's so much stuff to use. So much stuff I stay using right now. Hard to keep up with all of them. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Yeah, have a great week. Take care, and happy 4th. If I don't see you before then, yeah. All right, guys. Take care, and aloha.